Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to try the Crane Hill Kolsch out of Goat Island Brewing from Coleman, Alabama, because life's too short to drink bad beer. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell, especially if it's your first time checking out our videos. Also, check us out on social media. We're at the usual places, so you can check us out and see what we're doing there. With me, as always, is Jay, who is in a very lovely shirt from the thrift store. I think you said you got that one out. Awesome. Love it.
Popping tags.
Andy is back in his attic, and I am Ben. So, gentlemen, what are we drinking today?
Crane Hill. It's Kolsch by Goat Island Brewing Company out of Coleman, Alabama. Boom.
Boom. Done.
Yeah.
Let's pop it. And
pop some tags. Just like the thrift store. Sure.
All right. I brought out the big glass today.
Oh, gosh. Arsenal.
I got my Stang.
Yeah. Go Gunners. Season's about to start, so looking for Arsenal to make some waves this year. So,
is there a dog somewhere?
It's got to be a Jace because I don't.
I was about to say.
Guinness
I was about to say Guinness never made a noise like that. We can talk about Jay all we want because he's muting right now to drown out the dog.
That's all right. Cheers, mates.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, it smells that crisp German ale, that Kolsch, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a traditional Kolsch. I mean,
and it tastes like it too.
Yeah. So they the guys down at Goat Island, they've been pretty popular and distributed up all of North Alabama and Central Alabama. Obviously, being in Coleman, it's kind of in between both. They've come a long way with a lot of their different beers. This Kolsch, it's not one that's as popular or well known. I mean, Crane Hill, I think, Andy, you said you didn't even see it on their website. So several things tied to Crane Hill. Crane Hill is actually a community and a town right outside of Coleman, right on Smith Lake. So a lot of folks have property right there, lakeside property on Smith Lake, which is controlled by Alabama Power. So kind of like a lakeside community, if you will. And then the beer itself, as you can see on the can, references the Sandhill Cranes. And so the Sandhill Cranes are a very popular thing here in North Alabama. There's the Wheeler Wildlife Refuge, which is located in Decatur, Alabama. They have a festival of the cranes every spring or late winter, early spring, probably the February timeframe, where they have, hundreds of thousands of sandhill cranes that come in, and it's a huge birding event for a lot of folks. So I think this is kind of that tribute to the sandhill cranes, and then kind of a play on the Crane Hill community right there close to Coleman, because Coleman is also part of Smith Lake. There are areas that tie into it in Central Alabama.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to expound on that. So the Crane Hill German style Kolsch 5.1%, 0 IBUs. Now, in reading about it, it was inspired, like you said, by the American Sandhill Crane. Looking at other history on their site about the guys that started this, they were also found a lot of inspiration in German style beers. And so they mentioned that inspired by the American Sandhill Crane and German Rhine River, because it's a Kolsch. They created this beer because after World War II, the Kolsch almost went extinct, as well as not due to World War II, but the American Sandhill Crane was on the verge of extinction, and it was brought back by conservation efforts. So they kind of named this one after the Kolsch. They named the Sandhill Crane a Kolsch, just to kind of mix the two.
That's cool. Yeah, and they have several others. A lot that they've been inspired, like you said, based off the old German beers. They have a Sipsey River Red, which is really good. Named for the Sipsey River Wilderness Area and Bankhead National Forest. And then they have one of their most popular is probably the Goat Island Blood Orange Berliner Weiss. And I think we all have sampled that one in the past.
Sounds familiar.
But
Yes.
but it's very popular in a lot of the sporting arenas and things like that in North Alabama and concert arenas. It's gotten hold of there, and a great summertime type beer. A lot of folks love that.
Where did we have that? What restaurant was that in? Was that in Hoover?
It was a restaurant we went to called Big Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah, Big Whiskeys.
Big Whiskeys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So.
Well, other information: Goat Island Brewing Company, Coleman, Alabama, started in 2015. What was neat about their history, the two guys that started it were high school friends that kind of reunited after the big tornado that came through and devastated the town on April 27th, I believe, 2011.
Yep.
And so
destroyed
once they
my boat. My sailboat, actually.
Sorry. No, it's appropriate.
It's the shirt, right?
Yeah. So after they reconnected, they they're both home brewers, and they started collaborating, and out of it started this brewery.
Yep.
And they made it official in 2015, Facebook official.
Wow.
So I know we referenced another Coleman reference in the Straight to Ale video for Brother Joseph.
We did.
So
Ave Maria Grotto.
Yeah, all of that is tied in the Coleman area. So there's a lot of rich history there.
Yeah.
There are some nice restaurants in the little Main Street area. It's kind of a quaint little town. I highly recommend anybody, if they get a chance to visit, do so.
I was about to say, if y'all are in North Alabama, do a day trip to Coleman. You got the lake nearby. You got the sites of the Ave Maria Grotto. You've got a brewery to hit a tap room. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Should we tag the Coleman Visitors Bureau?
Yeah.
I think that should be included in this video for sure, because we're just driving loads and loads of people to Coleman, and they should know where those people are coming from, for sure.
It's only appropriate we get our kickback from the Coleman hotel tax.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
All right, let's make the rounds here and give this one a review here. Andy, I'm going to ask you to go first, and you're not going to say no.
I mean, no means yes. Anyway, so I was noticing this lately when we decided to do this kind of impromptu. We've done a lot of Kolsch's. I mean,
several, yeah.
At least 4, maybe 5.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're talking almost 10% of it can't be 10. I mean, out of 50 something. Geez. So out of all the Kolsch's we've had, I think this is one of the better ones. it tastes pretty classic German style Kolsch. It hits all the boxes for it. I would definitely hit multiples of this one. I'm gonna go so far as rating it as a Kolsch, all those flavors that you should get of it, 8.5, based on a Kolsch, not like the favorite beer of all, but it's a great Kolsch. Good job.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in because I think we share a similar thought there. Though I don't rate them based on Kolsch's. I just rate them based on my personal opinion. You know, I mean, everybody knows that now.
Mr. Bias 3.0.
If you've watched any of our videos, I'm going to give you what I think, and just could be because I don't know the standards as well as Andy does, but that's okay. I'll give you a little different perspective, hopefully. But I will say, from the Kolsch standpoint, I think you're exactly right. This is the most Kolsch tasting beer that we have had on the show, and like you said, we've had 4 or 5 now. So I'm right there with you. I think this one is really, really good, and I think it's really interesting that this is coming out of Coleman, Alabama, and not Munich, or Copenhagen, or somewhere overseas. So yeah, 8.5, I think hits the nail on the head. I think it's really, really good, and I really enjoy it.
All right. So leave it to me to wrap up, huh? So yeah, I enjoy this. This is a great Kolsch. It's something that you could crush and drink. It's classic. It's these guys on the other beers I've had from them where they're doing a German style. They know how to do it. They hit the nail on the head. Some of the others that they do, I disagreed with. But this one, they kind of knocked it out of the park in a lot of cases. I'll go with an 8.0 on it.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that we were all together recently in Birmingham. We did some brewery tours. Those videos will be coming out soon if you're watching this on release date. If not, they'll probably already be out. But yeah, I wish this was what was on draft. I think for me personally, this blows the blood orange out of the water. There's no question about it. So, even with that, the blood orange being the first Goat Island brewing company that I've had, that I was a little skeptical to have this one, and just like, we'll see what we got. But this one's fantastic to me. So really, really like it.
Yeah, this one. Go ahead.
I think the blood orange, what they try to do is to appeal to a larger audience. So it's got a little more of the sweet flavor, as you could try and appeal to the masses. So go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, we almost didn't get this one in because we just picked it up just to drink in the meantime while we were going to different breweries, and we never got to it. And I was remembering, it's like, oh, okay, let's split it up and rate it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad we got it in. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. That will give us an 8.3 for the Crane Hill Kolsch, Goat Island Brewing out of Coleman, Alabama. Really good Kolsch. You see this one, pick it up, drink it. You will not be sorry, I promise. And if you are sorry, Andy will personally refund the price of your beer. Right, Andy? That's what we said?
9.
Just reach out to him. Also, attic tours are now free on the weekends. Is that right?
There we go with the attic tours. It's a lame attic, y'all. There's nothing going on up here.
Yes, lame attic, but the tours are still in place. Be sure to get yours. It comes with a nice little pamphlet that you can check out everything about Andy's attic. You can also get pictures made with Andy if he is there. So with that, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and check us out on social media. Like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. For Andy in the attic, go get an attic tour. And Jay, I am Ben. Go Gunners. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Go Spurs.